Well, hello, all you knife enthusiasts out there in YouTube land. We have the Sea Dragon. I'm just kidding. This was a Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive drop. They had the Mini Trapper, the large 75 Stockman. They had the Hunter knife. They had Sodbuster Jr., of course, and they went fast. People could not get enough of them. I remember months and months and months ago seeing pictures on Smoky Mountain Knife Works going, this is killer. And some of them didn't turn out quite with enough burn. I'm pleasantly surprised with this one. Most of them turned out like this, just kind of a nice Caribbean blue. This side, I got some decent burn here. They have a nice arrowhead shield. Obviously, this is the Mini Trapper. It's 3.5 inches closed. This side, I am very pleasantly surprised with. You can see the burn I got there. Now, I think the jigging is different. Let's look at the box. I think they do call it, oh, it's corncob jig, which it is corncob, but it seems slightly different than my lizard skin corncob. I don't know. I'm sure the jigging varies from knife to knife, just like their dye jobs do, just like their burn does. Makes each one unique. This was manufactured January 16th, January 18th, hard to tell, 2024. So these had sold out. I thought that was it. I mean, the Saw Juniors had sold out, and they brought some back, and they sold out, boom, within hours. I have plenty of Saw Juniors. I have more on the way. I'm a huge fan of the Mini Trapper. I like the size, the 3.5 inches. You get the clip point and the spay blade. They have nice half stops, good snap, nice walk and talk. So I thought that was it. You know, I'm gonna have to find them for a really expensive price on eBay. I do like how the bone swells out here. You don't see that very often with case. Usually their bone covers don't do a swell like that. Pleasantly surprised. Blade centering, the clip point is pretty decent, and the spay blade is off to the show side. Is it rubbing? No, doesn't look like it's rubbing. Generally, the Mini Trappers have exceptional fit and finish. I usually get 0 gaps and center blades almost every time. I do have a few that have been different. Like I said, nice half stop, good snap. This blade cants down a little bit. I don't feel any stepping here. This one actually came pleasantly sharp. So yes, burnt. Let's read it here. Burnt Caribbean blue bone corncob jig. Pattern is 6207. So I had put my notice in Smoky Mountain. Email me if they come back in stock. I did that to this one. I did it to the Trapper. I think I maybe have even done it to the Saw Junior. Well, the story goes, I was at work and I got a notification, hey, they're back in stock. And I went and looked and they're like $63, maybe $64, which is a lot to pay for a case Mini Trapper. But then again, these are Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusives. Very limited run. And when they're gone, they're gone. And you're going to find them on eBay for over $100. I wanted at least one. I'm a big fan of the burnt lizard skins, and this is very similar, but with blue. So, as reluctant as I was, I pulled the trigger. I picked up a Marvel's knife along with it, got some free shipping. I think after tax, this was probably more like $70. Am I disappointed? No. Good fit and finish on this one. Beautiful color. I like the burn on this side better. I consider myself lucky, considering all the videos I've seen of these knives and how they have very little burn. You just don't know what you're going to get. And I'm surprised that this was manufactured in early January. They're out of stock, so they must have found a bunch more in stock, or Case just holds on to a case or two of them and sends them back out. I have not gotten any notifications that the Sod Junior or full-size Trapper were coming back in stock at all. So that might be it. I consider myself lucky. Very cool. I've considered getting the Lizard Skin Mini. I do have the Lizard Skin Sod Junior 2021 Vault Pattern Copperhead, Tony Bow's Panama Trapper. Very nice. Lizard Skin is definitely different. It's green. Bright green. This blue, it really, let's get in there. Look at that burn. Just makes me want to go fishing by the ocean. Shuck some oysters. Snorkeling with the fishes. Looking for some seahorses. Again, very happy with it. Plenty of videos out there on these. I consider myself lucky. I'm very happy to get this. Thank you, Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Thank you, Case Knives, for just doing something a little different. You guys, stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. You may get a good one, you may get a bad one. Is it the end of the world? No. If it puts you off, if you get a bad one, you can either try again or just, when I first started collecting cases, I got a few bad case knives, and I was like, screw that. I'm never getting a case knife again. RJ said, give him another chance. And now look at me. I have more case knives than buck knives. My case collection has seriously grown, and I generally get good ones. I think you get the bad one occasionally because they just pump out so many knives. And they're partially owned by Zippo. Is their quality as good as the older ones? It's hit or miss. I've talked to people who 50 years ago had gotten a case knife and were seriously disappointed with the quality. The older ones tend to be better, but even back then you could get a bad one. And Zippos, I generally get mine around the lower $20 range. But you see Zippos 40. They average $40, $50, $60. So for me to spend a little over $60 for an awesome knife like this, it's worth it. Is it a Zippo? Well, no. Totally different. Knife, fire, knife. But a really nice collectible piece. And I could use this. I could bring it and use it. How much will I use it? I don't know. I have a lot of mini trappers. I have another video to come. Thank you for joining me. Be kind, stay sharp, and take chances. Bye now.